Hi everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Mass Effect 2. We're going to go on a mission to Freedom's Progress and find out about these colonists who are being abducted.
The elusive man is very impressed with you. I'm eager to see if you can live up to his expectations on this mission.
But first let's just talk to Miranda a bit, find out a bit about our squad mates.
I can't have anyone disobeying my commands when we get there.
I know who I report to. As long as you don't do anything to betray Cerberus, I'll follow your orders.
I never got a chance to say how much I appreciated what the Lazarus Project did for me.
I just hope it was worth it. A lot of people lost their lives on that station.
How about we be friends? I mean, you're a new party member, right?
We have to work together here. Your attitude isn't helping anything.
I have the utmost respect for your abilities, Shepard. It's your motivations that concern me. I believe in what Cerberus stands for. Only time will tell if you prove to be an asset or a liability to our cause.
Oof. She's a bit cold.
What can you tell me about this colony we're going to?
Freedom's Progress? It's a typical human settlement in the Terminus systems. They had a small military force for protection supplemented by mechs and security drones. Average in almost every way, really. Completely unremarkable. Until the disappearance.
Any thoughts on what we might run into there?
A lot of empty buildings and one giant mystery.
It should be mentioned, Miranda's face looks fantastic, and it's partially because she was based on the face of the voice actress playing her, so the face really suits the voice, and I quite like that decision.
I'd like to know more about the Lazarus Project from the person in charge.
I wasn't in charge. The elusive man was. If I was running the show, would have done a few things differently.
Like what?
What would you have changed?
To start, I would have implanted you with some type of control chip. But the elusive man wouldn't allow it. He was afraid it might affect your personality, alter your character somehow. He wouldn't let us do anything that might limit your potential in any way.
Well, I'm glad we don't have a chip in our brain.
Can't say I like the idea of being brought back to life with a control chip in my brain.
The elusive man is taking an incredible risk with you. I just hope his gamble pays off.
The other thing about Miranda is she has very distinctive kind of teeth and mouth, which I think I really like how it makes her very distinctive looking. She actually looks like a real person, which is cool.
Tell me a little about yourself.
Worried about my qualifications? I can crush a mech with my biotics or shoot its head off at 100 yards. Take your pick.
I was trying to get to know you as a human being.
I'm not looking for a friend, Shepard. Stay focused on the mission.
Did you and Jacob serve together in the Alliance?
No. The elusive man recognized my potential and recruited me at a young age.
How old were you?
Old enough to know this is what I wanted.
Yeah, we don't actually find out Miranda's age officially.
It's obvious you're not interested in talking.
We've got an assignment. We can talk about it or we can do it.
We'll talk later about Miranda and her age and stuff, because it's quite interesting.
I'm glad the elusive man convinced you to join us, Commander.
I just want to find out what happened to those missing people. I still don't trust Cerberus.
Noted. Do you trust me, Commander?
Yeah, Jacob seems alright.
You're a good man, Jacob. But you might be working for the wrong people.
Maybe. But I thought the same when I was with the Alliance. That's why I'm here now.
Do you know anything about this colony we're going to?
It's called Freedom's Progress. Don't know much else. I guess we'll find out when we get there.
You said you served in the Alliance.
5 years in total. Stationed all over the galaxy. Even spent a couple of years as a Corsair.
I've never heard of the Corsairs.
It was an Alliance initiative. They hired independent starship captains and used them for missions that fell outside official Alliance jurisdiction. Technically, we weren't part of the Alliance. If we ever got caught, they could disavow any knowledge of us. We were supposed to be free from restrictions and rules. But there was still enough red tape to sink a cruiser. I finally just gave up.
Why did you join Cerberus?
I guess I just got tired of never making a difference. So much of what we did in the Alliance seemed pointless. I thought things would change after the attack on the Citadel. Humanity was finally invited to join the Council, but nothing changed. Politics, bureaucracy, same bullshit, different leaders. Cerberus is different. When colonies go missing, we don't commission a team to write a report to figure out what the hell to do about it. We just go and find out.
So yeah, that's Jacob.
That's all for now.
Yes, ma'am.
Jacob, who basically he just cares about doing the right thing. He doesn't care who he works for. so long as he's doing what's best for people. So here we go. This is a mission complete wrap-up. One of a new... It's a feature that only really happens in Mass Effect 2, and I kind of wish they'd continued it throughout the series. It gives you a summary of what happened. It gives you... Oh yeah, here are all our bonuses for having... because we've played Mass Effect 2 before and completed it, or I have, I get an experience bonus. I keep all my heavy weapons from previous playthroughs. I have a massive number of credits. Then I have even more credits because I imported a save from Mass Effect 1 where I had loads of credits. And I can start the game with loads and loads of materials, which we'll talk about later. We've got the grenade launcher, not that this means anything because we have all the heavy weapons to start off with. We've got Cerberus funding that we found, and we also found credits. And yep, so we're good to go. To Freedom's Progress. And a very cool little, oh, come on, you can load, you can do it, game. This is very weird. Come on. Good game.
We should be there shortly, Shepard. The elusive man put us under your command. Do you have any orders?
What did you find at the other colonies?
Nothing. No signs of attack, no corpses, not even a trace of unusual genetic material to give us a clue.
Okay.
They just disappear.
That's weird.
We've got no target to go after.
Are you sure you'll be comfortable following my orders?
We didn't bring you back from the dead just to second guess you, Commander. If the elusive man says you're in charge, you're in charge.
What makes you think this investigation will turn up anything new?
At other colonies, official investigators got there first. Sometimes looters or salvage teams as well. We're hoping to be the first ones there this time. Maybe find clues before somebody else disturbs the scene.
Okay, our orders... We're gonna give orders to look out for survivors, obviously. Because it's Paragon
Our
Shep.
first priority is to look for survivors.
That's unlikely, Commander. No one was left at the other colonies. They were completely deserted.
Be nice to find somebody. Anything's better than another ghost town.
So, welcome to Freedom's Progress, a human colony out on the verges of human settlement. And here we go. Alright. So we have new weapons. We can switch between our grenade launcher. We have a machine pistol, which is a submachine gun. Submachine guns are used to whittle down enemy shields. First thing we want to do is to upgrade our squad's abilities. We've got... Yep, I'm just going to purchase some ranks in Cerberus Operative to make him a bit tougher, give him more weapon damage. I didn't level up Jacob while we were playing with him before because this Cerberus Operative is kind of a spoiler. And Miranda has Cerberus Cerberus Officer rather. I'm gonna upgrade Overload because it removes shields, which is incredibly useful. And so here we are. First thing you'll notice, the areas look fantastic compared to Mass Effect 1. Just look. It looks brilliant. There's so much more effort gone into this area design. And the particle effects and the lighting are better as well. It just looks great. And the music's
Looks
really
like everyone
eerie.
just got up and left right in the middle of dinner.
Yeah, that's creepy. Very atmospheric. Okay. Brr, I feel cold just being in this area. It gives you this real kind of...
Strange. No bodies, no structural damage, and no signs of battle.
Yeah, this is creepy as hell. What's going on? Whoa, shit.
Hear that?
Mind something.
Great. Were disabled at the other colonies. Not designed for specialized ammunition.
Incoming!
Ah, shit. Singularity on him.
Shoot them before they take out your shield.
Whoa. Okay. Miranda, overload it. Oh, didn't kill it. Oh, these things are annoying, these little dog things. Kill the shooty dog thing!
Have engaged.
You may have noticed that all of the
Hostile forces have engaged.
all the mechs are named after Norse mythology. So we have the Loki
Mech
mechs,
should have been hostile. They should have
Loki.
recognized us as human.
Someone reprogrammed them to attack on sight. We're not alone here.
Loki being a trickster god, so the Loki mechs have kind of betrayed you, and also they have like those twin faces. Loki being the two-faced gods, the dog-like ones are Fenris mechs. Fenrir being the wolf god. So yeah, I quite like that Norse mythology theme they've got going on. Oh. Medkits. When we don't pick up Medigel, we'll get money for finding those. Alright, more bypassing. Yep, it's time for Kate's bad at minigames. Oh, come on. Fuck. No, wait. That was that one. That. No. That one. This one. There was it. Yep. That one. That one. That one. That one. That one. That one. Yes! 2,000 credits are ours. You may notice that Jacob's gun has this red overlay around it. That means he's using Inferno ammo, which is one of his most useful abilities. Yeah, his Inferno ammo is incredibly useful. Walk into the singularity, please. Oof. His Inferno ammo ability becomes very, very useful later on. He's a very reliable party member who I'd never use on my first playthrough. I never really appreciated him enough, but he's very survivable. At the moment I think he's equipped with a shotgun. Are you equipped with a shotgun? Whoa, Geth plasma oh god. Jacob, I don't want you to be equipped with the Geth plasma shotgun. You're rubbish at using it. Quarians!
Stop right there!
Praza, you said you'd let me handle
Tali!
it. Wait, Shepard?
I'm not taking any chances with Cerberus operatives.
Put those weapons down!
Tali!
Shepard? Is that... you're alive?
Remember when I gave you that Geth data, Tali? Did it help you complete your pilgrimage?
Yes, it did. Praza, weapons down. This is definitely Commander Shepard.
Why is your old commander working for Cerberus?
I don't know. Maybe we should ask.
Now, that thing about saying about the Geth data, I have never heard that piece of dialogue before because I never completed that side quest the first time I played Mass Effect 1. You can only say that if you completed a certain side quest on Mass Effect 1 about tracking down Geth. You give the Geth data to Tali and you can then cite that to prove that you are in fact Commander Shepard to her, which changes dialogue options in this conversation. So that's quite cool. It's great to see Tali again.
I nearly died, Tali. Cerberus spent 2 years rebuilding me. They want me to investigate attacks on human colonies.
Likely story. No organization would commit so many resources to bring back one soldier.
You haven't seen Shepard in action, Praza. Trust me, it was money well spent. Perhaps we can work together. We're here looking for a young Quarian named Vitor. He was here on pilgrimage.
Wow, the change, having done that side quest completely changes this whole conversation. Tali is much more hostile and suspicious about you if you you don't have the opportunity to say that at the start. She's much more trusting in me having done that. So yeah, we want to work with Tali. There is nothing that Tali could be doing that can be bad. I mean, it's Tali. She's like our little sister.
Isn't that a little strange? A Quarian visiting a remote human colony?
Quarians can choose where they go on pilgrimage. Vitor liked the idea of helping a small settlement. He was always nervous in crowds.
She means that he was unstable. Combine that with damage to his CO2 scrubbers and an infection from an open-air exposure, and he's likely delirious.
When he saw us landing, he hid in a warehouse on the far side of town. We suspect he also programmed the mechs to attack anything that moved.
Yeah.
Vitor's the only one who can tell us what happened here. We should work together to find him.
Good idea. You'll need 2 teams to get past the drones anyway.
Now we're working with Cerberus?
No, Praza, you're working for me. If you can't follow orders, go wait on the ship. Head for the warehouse through the center of the colony. We'll circle around the far side and draw off some of the drones to clear you a path.
Okay. You may have... Tali has grown up quite a lot in the intervening 2 years. I mean, at this point, she's only 22, and she's in charge. She's not just a kid on her pilgrimage anymore. She is giving orders. We're so proud of her.
Your people really don't like Cerberus. What did I miss?
They killed our people, infiltrated our flotilla, and tried to blow up one of our ships.
Oh.
That's not how I'd have explained it exactly. It was nothing personal.
We can argue over who killed who later. Right now, we've got a job to do.
Agreed. We work together to get to Vitor.
Sounds like a good idea.
Make sure to keep in radio contact.
Oh.
Will do.
Hey, Super
luck,
Blue
Shepard.
Badger's playing
Whatever
Bioshock
happens,
Infinite.
It's good to have you back.
Okay. So, I guess we'll continue a bit. We'll play a bit more before we finish the episode.
There's a squad of security drones up ahead.
Thanks for the warning. We'll take care of them.
Okay, we can take care of security drones. But first...
We've been spotted.
Excuse me. Get out of the way, I'm trying to loot the place. You cannot get in the way of our rampant kleptomania. I wonder if Badger's doing a Let's Play of Bioshock Infinite or if he's just playing it. I don't know if you watch Badger's Let's Plays, but you definitely should. His YouTube is Super Blue Badger, and he does some excellent Let's Plays. One of the people who really inspired me to do Let's Plays and gave me a lot of advice on how to do good ones. Okay, so these guys have shields. Shields prevent us from using biotic abilities on them, and our pistol is bad at taking down shields. Okay, so Miranda, overload their shields. Whoa. You may have noticed that our health and our shields regenerate completely between battles. They decided to make it more kind of convenient and actiony. Oh god, it's got rockets. In fact, these things only have a shield. They don't have health as well. Most enemies will have a shield followed by health. But as you notice, our energy drain ability completely takes out the shields and also replenishes our shields to boot. Overload it, Miranda. There we go.
Yes!
I really like
Shepard,
having
Praza and his squad rushed on ahead. I told them to wait, but they wouldn't listen.
Oh.
They want to find Vitor and take him away before you get here.
We should have expected this.
idiots.
Come on. We can still catch them.
Okay. Alright. Left shift to show the yeah, so we can do this to show where our current objective is. It gives us a little compass point, so that's quite handy. I don't think we have a map. Also, pressing M instead of giving us a map, it just shows us quickly where our objective is. You only get a map in certain areas in this one. I think this is a good place to end the episode. We've been going for, going on towards half an hour, and the next bit gets quite long, so I hope you'll join us next time for more Let's Play Mass Effect 2. See you then!